So let's check one of the last rooms in this second world and combine all the knowledge that we got in all of these levels that we did in this world. So let's check it out. Before we continue, we're gonna go back and equip our hero with skills that enable us to build fences and fire traps. If it's possible, we will also try to add a better helmet so that we can keep more health, and then we can continue. Okay, so this time we also have a healer in the game. So when we go to the X, we get some extra health. So this time we can... Oh yeah, we had this already once. So basically we can attack, do stuff, and when we get... when our health drops, we can go to this location and heal. Otherwise, we have to help our minions to fight against the forces that are attacking them. So let's start the level. Let's see what is going on here. So these are our people, we have to help them, and there is all sorts of other enemies attacking us, and we have to help our people to defeat all these enemies. Okay, so this is us. These are all these enemies, and they say that we can help ourselves with the flags, and that it's a hard one, so we have to be very creative. So try to use all the skills that you have, all these functions that are available to you, and afterwards come back and we will check how is one of the options to solve this level. So we create a loop. Inside of the loop we define a variable flag, and then we have three. First we check if there is a flag, and if there is a flag, then we have three different colors of flags that we will use. So if a flag color is black, then we will go pick up the flag and build the fire trap there. If the flag color is green, we will pick up the flag and build a fence. And if there is a violet flag, we will just go and pick up the flag. So idea is, where we put the black, we build a fire trap. Where we put the green flag, we build a fence. And where we put the violet, we basically just move the hero into this position. So this can be used to bring the hero back to healing spot, or if it's needed to avoid some bushes or something, we can navigate the hero with the violet flag. So let's look up closer how we checked the color. So flag is an object that has many properties. One of them is a color. So if we do flag.color, we can get the color of the flag, and then we check if this color is equal to black. Another property of a flag is a position, and there is a position X and a position Y. So we can write it a long way. For example, var position equals flag.position, and then we do var X equals, here we have to do the semicolon, and then we do var X equals position, position dot X. But if you see, we can also say var X equals flag dot position dot x. But we can also just not define it here, but write it directly here where the x has to come, and then we avoid writing all this. So however is easier for you, you have many ways. This is how we decided to write it here, to make a code shorter and easier to read. So this is the code we have. Now let's try our luck. We definitely tried out this code many times. Sometimes we manage to defeat, sometimes we die on the way. It depends where the enemies are coming out, how fast we are moving around and building the fire traps. But this is definitely the right code. And now we will also try to defeat the enemy in the first hit. So black ones are to build fire traps. So quickly, on every entrance we will build one fire trap, so that when enemies come, they explode. Then we quickly move here. Go, 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 hero. Then we move the hero here. Great job. And then here. And then back here. Hopefully our villagers are strong enough, and so are we. So quickly let's build a fence. Oof. This is gonna be a hard one, because we will get attacked. We did it somehow. I don't know how, but it was a hard one. So the point is going around, building all these fire traps, building the fences when we need them to defeat the enemy, and sometimes we even have to go and heal ourselves. This time it wasn't necessary, but try it out, use this code, and you'll see it's a very awesome game. So hopefully you came up to this code alone. If not, now you see how we did it, and you can copy and try to understand why we use this, and then try it yourself, or you even try a better version and write on the chat and tell us what was the combination that you chose. So great job. We can now finally continue into the desert. So we will now have one lesson when we repeat everything that we learned in the previous world, and then we continue with the desert, and hopefully there is plenty of cool stuff waiting for us.